Council meeting Tuesday, January 19th, 7 p.m. to order. Confirmation of appropriate meeting notice.
The meeting was noticed here at City Hall, the Piggly Wiggly, and Dave's Ace Hardware.
Thank you. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So move.
Second.
There's a motion. Second. So we're going to be efficient tonight if it's the last thing we do. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? We have an agenda. Item number 3, public comments regarding items which can be affected by council action. I know there's at least one person. Yes, please come to the podium. Thank you.
David Johnson, one of the managing partners with Dickens. I was talking with Al the other day on the phone. We both thought it might be a good idea to, meet with you guys and just give you a brief update on the building so far. We have had several interested parties. Unfortunately, no one's come to us with a formal offer yet. We are still working with one party who is still showing some interest in it. But at this point, we're still in the preliminary stages, and we have not received any formal offer from him either. We're continuing to market the building as a bowling center, and we're still hopeful we're going to find somebody to, that's going to bring bowling back to Milton. But I mean, as we all know, it's a somewhat of a shrinking industry, and the ones that have been successful are the ones that have someone that's committed to the sport, committed to the industry, and is really putting a lot of effort into it. And I have seen them thrive and survive. But it takes the right person, that's going to do that. And to date, we have not found that right person. I didn't have a whole lot to share with you, but I at least wanted to share what I did have. I was hoping for better news by at this point, but unfortunately we just haven't found the right interested party.
And Dave, we've talked a couple of times.
Monthly, I think it is, Al.
And you had mentioned a couple of times that if a sale doesn't come forward, you could potentially auction off the property. Is that still an option on the table?
We're still looking
Okay.
at it.
Okay.
We wanted to pursue the opportunities that we do have in front of us. That's kind of not a last resort, but the next step in the process. So we didn't want the people that we are working with to feel any pressure that they were under that, and honestly, we didn't want to go to auction with someone interested in the building.
No, we can't.
If it's something I'm willing to waive if you have questions. I mean, it's
Oh,
We can't.
okay.
You're not on the agenda, and so we can't really.
If you have questions, I'd be willing to wait around if there was, if it's, as long as it's not too long. But it sounds like you're going to be quick tonight. Yep.
No, it's not a discussion item, so I would just recommend, if you do want to have a discussion, that'd be on the agenda, future agenda.
I'd be willing to come back at another meeting as well.
thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a nice evening.
Thanks, you too. Item number 4, approval of the consent agenda.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The motion carries. Item number 5, discussion and possible action on adopting the preliminary Public Works Resolution 2016-01 concerning the assessment of water mains for the 2015-2016 water main installations for the south high pressure easement areas.
This is a request to approve the resolution for the south high pressure project. Then a public hearing can be, you can have the public hearing. We have one scheduled for February 17th. If the resolution is approved, this is for the council to determine assessments for the water main project. And we had done this once before, but we had to wait for some extra prices to make sure that the estimates were a little more accurate. And so this is a repeat of a resolution that you had passed back in November, but we wanted to make sure that we didn't hurry this up. So if the resolution goes through, that the residents that might be affected by this one and the next one would have at least a month to look at the report.
Any questions of Howie? Is there a motion?
I'll make that motion to approve Resolution 2016-2 concerning assessment of water main for the 2015-16 water main installation for North Janesville Street and Bower Lake Road.
No, just the one for now, South High
Just-
Pressure Project.
South, okay, south high pressure.
There's a motion and a second. All those in favor? All those opposed? Okay, the motion carries. Item number 6, discussion and possible action on adopting the preliminary Public Works Resolution 2016-02 concerning the assessment of water mains for the 2015-2016 water main installations for North Janesville Street and East Bowers Lake Road.
Okay, and this is also the request for a Public Works resolution so that a public hearing date can be established for the possible assessment of the water main installation on North Janesville Street and East Bowers Lake Road. This is also a second time you've seen this, but again, we got more complete prices to make sure the estimate was more accurate.
This is the, just so folks know, this is an item that I talked to you about on Friday. This is
Is there a motion?
I'll move that we adopt resolution.
Is there a second? There's a motion and a second. Any further questions or discussion or comments?
just so. It's a Wednesday, but it's because the election be.
All those in favor? All those opposed? Okay, the motion carries. Item number 7, amended discussion and possible action regarding approval of CTW Corporation to conduct the Well 6 inspection.
Okay, we have budgeted money in the water utility budget to pull a well every year for the 3 main wells that we have. We did one last year. We have one planned for this year. It's recommended every 7 to 10 years to pull the well and do an inspection. This one is on year number 9, so it would be beneficial to have this done. It'll be the first time this one was pulled for inspection. CTW Corporation has done our well work before, and they've been the low-priced well company that we've had. They did have an opening in their schedule that they could get this done in the winter. We have well number 2 planned to be shut down for the summer, even though it's on a standby well right now. But we'd like to get this work done in the winter so that we don't have 2 wells out of commission sometime in the summer. The bid is over $10,000 with the quote, so it needs city council approval to proceed with this work.
Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
It's a motion and a second. Any further questions or discussion? All those in favor? You have a question?
I just had a question. Have we always videotaped that, Howie?
What they'll do is they'll pull the well,
Uh-huh.
and then depending on how much, if there's corrosion on the pipes and some other things, then they will videotape it. It goes to the bottom of the well, and then they can check to see if any of the formations in the soil or the rock bed have changed.
Okay. All right, thank you.
There's a motion and a second. Any further questions or discussion? All those in favor? All those opposed? The motion carries.
Then just to note that Howie will be working with Alana then on the necessary class 1 notice for that, because it's over $5,000.
Okay. Item number 8, our next meeting date will be Tuesday, February 2nd at 7 p.m. Any general items? Mayor and alderperson reports. We'll start with Linda.
All right. I wanted to let everyone know that Aaron and Mrs. Bach and then representative from the Spanish Club came to the Parks meeting and presented a plan for the Peace Garden. They were very well organized, and they're going to be meeting with Howie later to determine the best location as far as the water and flooding that we sometimes have in the park. The Ice Age Motor Skills crew at Storrs Lake will create a new 1.5 miles of Ice Age trail north from Bowers Lake Road. The Parks and Rec are going to have the Ice Age trail specified on our next agenda so that we can determine our role in assisting the Rock County chapter in the South Goodrich Square, maybe for the Make a Difference Day. The tourism committee hasn't met yet, but I can tell you that there was videotaping done at the tree lighting, so we'll have that to add to our commercial, which will be a nice thing. Our next library commission meeting is January 27th, and everyone is looking forward to having Howie and Al there to answer any questions. The board's going to be looking at the site plan, and so we're actually meeting at 6, so if you would like to come and see what is going on, I would encourage it. There's a lot of good stuff there. Civil War Days is going to be again this year, May 20, 21, and 22. If you remember last year, we were bombarded with about 3,000 students. This year, we're expecting 3,000 to 5,000. So it'll be another huge event that we're looking forward to. And then I also just wanted to let you know too that there is a new event that the chamber is going to be doing, and it's called Wally's Music Fest. That's going to be in June, the weekend of the 10th and the 11th. So we have a lot of really fun things to look forward to, and things that I hope everybody can be a part of.
Thank you. Exciting. Teresa?
No, thank you.
Dave?
No, just glad to be here.
We're glad you're here too. Jeremy? Maxine?
to vote,
Mhm.
and I just wondered if we needed to.
Maybe do some educational things or
Yeah,
put
and
something
just
in the
so people don't
courier.
Yeah.
Okay, great idea. Mayor reports.
I'd like to see a little sample, your picture, Becky, and how you plan to walk into the voting booth.
Maybe a YouTube video.
Hey, can we do like a mock voting day? Maybe we could do that with the history club or government club or something like that.
There you go.
Okay. Elena will put that together for us. Thank you, Elena, in advance, and the high school's participation. Okay, I have a little report. As you all know, my son made it through boot camp, and he's a Marine, and he's going to graduate Friday of this week. This is so cool for the city of Milton. It's always great when we have one of our hometown kids join the service. There will be an open house Saturday at the hour of like 10 o'clock at night, because that's when he's going to get into town. And it's a surprise. So the cool thing about being a Marine at boot camp is that you don't have any access to the outside world or social media. So we can host a surprise party for him. We can plaster it all over the state, and he's not going to know anything about it because I'm not going to bring his cell phone to him either. So you're all welcome to come for pizza and refreshments Saturday night to welcome him home.
Substitute they've been asked for.
Oh, he's not getting it. So anyways, thank you for all of your support. Y'all know how stressed out I've been with this kid at boot camp. And that's all I have. Good job, Milton. Staff reports, city administrator.
We've had a busy couple of weeks. We've got a lot of stuff going on in a variety of different levels. But tomorrow, kind of on a staff level, we're going to be starting our first ever United Way campaign kickoff here at City Hall, Public Works, Library, and the Police Department. So that's something that I'm kind of excited about. Also meeting with the City of Janesville and other Rock County communities on Thursday to talk about shared services. This meeting, I don't think has taken place in a while. I know when I was in Janesville, there was a discussion like this, but I think it's been a number of years. So that will be interesting to talk about what potential options there are. We'll be talking with the county, we'll be talking with the City of Janesville, City of Beloit, even the school districts are involved in it. So that's kind of exciting. And then next week, I believe Anissa and I know I will for sure, be at the Ice Age Trail meeting next week, Thursday. So that'll be good. They're hosting their meeting right here in Milton based on our recommendations. So that's kind of fun. So be nice to have that event. And then last but not least, I guess I jumped a little bit ahead. Thursday nights, I think most people are probably aware, but there is a Business After 5 at the Black Hawk Tech campus here in Milton. And it's actually a joint BA5 between the Milton Chamber, the Janesville Chamber, and there'll also be representatives there from Fort Atkinson and Beloit and some of the other surrounding communities. So they're hoping for a pretty big turnout, pretty big night, and I will be there.
And so will Teresa because she's the acting mayor.
Oh. She's going for the heavy hors d'oeuvres and
You can eat for two. Eat for me too.
So a lot of stuff going on.
No joint fire. Chief of Police.
My thoughts are with my fire family tonight as they are dealing with their second major structure fire in the last few weeks. So hopefully things are going well with the chief there tonight. Very few updates from me. Something I previewed for you at the last meeting, our crime mapping system Rates Online is live, although we're still tweaking a little bit. We'll do some marketing once we're ready to go public with it. But our crime mapping is going very well, so that's working out fine. New body cameras are in, and so we'll be rolling those out within the next few weeks as well. I brought one for show and tell tonight for public safety. If any of you want to take a look at it, I'll show it to you afterwards. And that's about all I have for tonight.
Did you wear it during public safety too and videotape?
I did not. I don't have the sweater clip, so.
Not in the budget.
And exactly.
That's how we could film our mock action.
There you go. Now we're thinking.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are so creative tonight. Clerk, Deputy Treasurer. She's thinking about all the work we just volunteered her for. Public Works.
There might be ice this weekend down at the park. Except it's supposed to be 35 Sunday, so I don't know how long it's gonna last, but there should be enough to skate down there this weekend, so. If you want a picture, if you want a picture, there'll probably be flooding tomorrow, like at 7 o'clock, and then, or just.
No, but I mean, likely the rink will be.
The rink should have enough ice to skate this weekend, yeah. So.
It's a one-day ice rink. One-day event. We need a party. We do not have the director of the library. Finance director.
I got nothing.
Nothing but your hand on the cash. All right, do I have a motion to adjourn? All those in favor? All those opposed? Okay, we are adjourned.